As the dark clouds hung low over Normandy, the roar of C-47 engines sliced through the night. Among the paratroopers preparing to jump was Private Jake McNasty, a member of the infamous Filthy 13. With his iconic mohawk haircut and defiant demeanor, Jake embodied a fighting spirit unlike any other. His mission: destroy 2 secondary bridges and prepare to demolish a third to cripple German reinforcements during the D-Day invasion. But when the plane came under heavy fire, chaos erupted. Tracers lit the night sky as flak ripped through the aircraft. Forced to jump early, Jake realized he was far from his drop zone and completely alone. The Allied invasion of Normandy marked a turning point in World War II. For the paratroopers of the 101st Airborne, their objectives were crucial. Destroying key bridges would prevent German troops and tanks from counterattacking Allied forces landing on the beaches. Failure wasn't an option. Yet, Jake's situation was dire. Separated from his team and deep in enemy territory, his mission became a solo endeavor against overwhelming odds. Drawing on his training and instinct, he devised a strategy to outmaneuver the Germans and accomplish his objective. Jake knew the terrain was both his greatest ally and his most significant obstacle. The hedgerows of Normandy, a maze of thick shrubbery and winding paths, offered cover, but also hid lurking dangers. Jake employed ghost walking techniques, a method of silent movement taught in training. He stayed low, moving with calculated precision, avoiding German patrols. His first challenge came when he encountered a German position near a crossroads. Using his M1 Garand, Jake initiated a distraction. He fired a few rounds into the distance, drawing the enemy's attention. As they scrambled to investigate, he slipped away unnoticed, maintaining his advance toward the first bridge. In the dead of night, Jake spotted a lone soldier crouched in the shadows.
Thunder.
Jake called out the alley code word. After a tense pause, the soldier responded.
Flash.
The two joined forces, pooling their limited resources. Together, they found 3 more paratroopers from the 101st, including a demolition expert still clutching a satchel of explosives. Jake took charge, laying out a plan to destroy the first bridge. Despite the fractured nature of their unit, his confidence and tactical knowledge inspired the group to follow him.
We don't need numbers,
Jake said.
we just need precision.
Reaching the first bridge, the team worked quickly under the cover of darkness. Jake assigned roles. 2 men would provide lookout while the rest rigged the bridge with explosives. The demolition expert placed charges on the bridge's structural supports, ensuring maximum damage. As they worked, the sound of approaching vehicles grew louder. A German convoy was heading their way. Jake ordered his team to hide in the nearby hedgerows. The tension was palpable as enemy troops crossed the bridge, unaware of the danger lurking below. Once the convoy passed, Jake detonated the charges. The explosion shattered the night, sending debris into the air. The bridge collapsed, cutting off the convoy's route back to reinforce the beaches. But the noise had drawn attention. German patrols were on high alert, and the group had to move quickly. As dawn approached, Jake's team neared the second bridge. This time the Germans were prepared. Machine guns and snipers guarded the area. Jake formulated a daring plan. He and one soldier would create a version while the rest rigged the bridge with explosives. Under heavy fire, Jake and his partner drew the Germans' attention. Using the hedgerows as cover, they fired sporadically. Forcing the enemy to reposition. Meanwhile, the demolition team worked with meticulous precision. Despite the chaos, the charges were set. As the Germans closed in, Jake ordered his team to retreat. Once they were at a safe distance, he triggered the explosives. The second bridge fell into the river, another victory for the team, but the Germans were now in pursuit. Reaching the third bridge, Jake realized they couldn't destroy it outright. It was a critical crossing point, and Allied command might need it intact later. Instead, Jake decided to hold the position, buying time for reinforcements to arrive. He organized his team into defensive positions, utilizing the terrain to create choke points. Mortar fire and sniper rounds rained down as the Germans launched wave after wave of attacks. Jake's leadership was unyielding.
Hold the line.
He barked.
We don't let them through.
Despite being outnumbered, the team's strategic placement and relentless defense kept the Germans at bay. Jake personally took out a sniper hiding in a nearby steeple, turning the tide of the battle. After 5 days of grueling combat, the roar of P-51 Mustangs filled the sky. At first, Jake's team celebrated, thinking reinforcements had arrived. But the planes unleashed their payloads on the bridge, destroying it completely. The friendly fire was a devastating blow, yet it also ensured the Germans couldn't use the crossing. As the dust settled, Jake regrouped his team. Exhausted but alive, they had achieved their mission. The destruction of the bridges played a pivotal role in delaying German reinforcements, contributing to the success of the D-Day landings.